Good morning, everyone. Today, the topic that we are going to see is the introduction to AR. We already saw what is AR, but we are going to see what are the technologies used in augmented reality. So, what is augmented reality? So, it is the technology that overlays the digital content, the images, the videos, and the 3D models that is used, and the text audio onto the real world environment in the real time. So this is actually called as the augmented reality. So what are the core characteristics of augmented reality? So when we see the core characteristics of augmented reality, the first and foremost characteristic is it combines the real and the virtual content. This is very much important because it combines both the real world and the virtual content that we are creating it. So it should be interactive in the real time. Like how the how it gets interacted in the real time, like through maps or through the objects or the cartoon characters. It has been interactive with the real time with the person who's handling this, and also it registers the content in a 3D space. These are the three main characteristics of the augmented reality. So here we have the types of augmented reality or the AR. So the first is the marker based AR, and the second is the markless AR, which is a location based AR, the projection based AR, and the superimposition based AR. So here I have given the image for what is the marker based AR. Marker based is nothing but, as I said before, the map. So when we are driving or when we are in a walk, we want to know the place that we are going to reach. It will definitely show the maps of the directions how we have to reach the point. So in that way it is a marker based, okay, it is a marker based augmented reality. So that is the first picture I have mentioned here. And next is the markless AR look, that is a location based AR. Okay, so it is where it is a location based AR where it has been located. So if we are going to show any object, how does it located, all those things is the markless. The projection based is that it is actually the how we can able to do the diagrams. It is mostly helpful in the education based. So when is AR system architecture, it has an input, it has tracking, processing and output. Input is nothing but what all the inputs that we have used here is the cameras and the sensors. Okay, so here when we use the camera and the sensors, it will automatically track and the object and also the location, it will start tracking it, and the process takes place. That type of process is actually called as the rendering. That is, it will render the object. Okay, it will scale off what type of object it is, and it will give the processing, and finally we'll get the augmented content. This is how the architecture has been created. Okay, this is the system architecture for the augmented reality. So we know that augmented reality is well versed in today's world, especially in the field of education, healthcare, industry, manufacturing, and also in retail and marketing. Mainly it is used in the gaming and entertainment. So here we have the advantages of the AR, that is the augmented reality. So when we take the advantages, it is mainly used for the learning purpose. So it enhances the learning, and also it is very much useful for the form of the understanding basis, and it also improves the user engagement. Yes, it is well versed in improving the user's engagement, and mainly it reduces the errors in the industry based. So when we have a small or a tiny human errors, all those errors will be detected, or there won't be any error from the previous time itself. So, and also it is very cost effective training, where we can use it in our own mobile, and we can have the experience of augmented reality. So there are also few limitations that is to be followed in the augmented reality. The first is the high development cost, and how the device has been dependency, and only in limited field of view we can able to it can able to capture and we can view it. And also there are a lot of performance issues and battery issues also, one of the limitation in the augmented reality. Okay, so it's very usual in the future scope, where definitely in future the augmented reality will be well versed in the AI powered, and also in those experiences, and mainly in education based, it will be definitely useful in the smart classrooms. So hope you all understood. Here is the case study. Kindly go through how this augmented reality works in the in manually during a repair. If suppose a repair is caused, how does this it troubleshoot, and how does it makes it fast, and who all the technicians needed. And this is the case study that I have given here. So kindly go through it. So hope you all understood. Thank you.